everybody, I'm Kaylee, and I'm here today to talk about racism because I don't understand racism, okay? And I'm going to start off this video by simply saying that I hate racist people, and why I hate racist people are because most racist people are just completely ignorant. And I am on YouTube a lot, not necessarily doing videos or, really ever, but when I look at comments, okay, or when I watch a video, sometimes I glance at comments and I see a lot of racist comments. And it really makes me so mad when I see stuff like that because people always have to bring race into something, I watch a lot of, rap videos, music videos and such, and people always have to throw the race card out there. And, it's usually because a lot of times I find, a lot of you obviously know that I love Lil Wayne, okay? And I do love Lil Wayne, and a lot of people, will say things just because he's black, okay? And I find it a little bit disturbing. And a lot of people like Eminem because of the fact that he's white. He's a white rapper. To me, I don't see a difference. If you are listening to the music, okay, and it sounds good, whatever. I don't particularly like Eminem, okay, but I do like some of his stuff. And the thing is that I get upset about is when people say that they like him just because he's a white rapper. There's really no difference between a white rapper and a black rapper, okay? And I'm not saying that, the whole racism thing isn't a two-way street, because it is. It goes both ways. But the reason I'm making a video, you're going to hear me talking more about white people being racist against black people because the fact that that's what I see the most, and it's probably because I am white, so I'm seeing more of, white people being against black people, and that is a problem to me because I don't discriminate against any race, okay? And this is why, because I don't, see the point in it, okay? I just find it completely disgusting, and it's very sad, and a lot of those people just are ignorant, and they don't want to see, the side of it. They just, a lot of you will sit here and you'll judge people, but you don't look at, their side, you know. I'm on Facebook, and I've seen a status go up, and I actually really liked the status because it made a lot of sense. It went something, I don't remember all of it, but it was saying something like about you see a 14-year-old girl and pregnant and they call her a slut, but what they don't realize is that she was raped. They see a fat person and they call them fat, and they don't realize that they have a condition that makes them that way. And it went something like that, obviously not in the words I said it, but it was something like that. But you get the point. You only see your side of the situation. You're only judging them, but you don't know what those people have gone through, and you don't realize, what it is. But, you don't realize, the stories behind, reasons of stuff. So you just judge because it's easier. Now, you can't judge a book by its cover, and you can't use all kinds of stereotypes against people. Not all black people are ghetto, okay? And that's a lot of the main thing that I'll always see, because people always think that black equals ghetto, and that's not true. There's so many black people that are not ghetto, and there's a lot of white people that actually are ghetto, because it's all about, I guess, where you're from, okay? If you grow up in the ghetto, then you're ghetto, okay? You don't have to be black to be ghetto, and not all black people are ghetto, okay? And just because people use slang terms does not mean you're ghetto, okay? Um, just because a black person uses a slang term, they're called ghetto. Just because a white person says a slang term, they're acting ghetto or they're trying to be black. Okay, I get that a lot too. If I use any type of slang term or I stick up for black people, I'm hating against my own kind or I'm trying to act black. And it's not that, I listen to a lot of, rap music and stuff like that. I listen to every type of music there is out there. I listen to everything, and I don't just listen to Lil Wayne, okay? I get that a lot too, that I only listen to Lil Wayne. That's not true. You guys don't know me. I don't just listen to Lil Wayne. I listen to him a lot, and you all would be surprised to know how much I actually listen to him, because I don't listen to him that much. I listen to him a lot, but like it's not just a constant him. It's a lot of different stuff, and it's not just rap either. But anytime, I'm listening to, rap music, it's just apparently I try and act black, or if I use a slang term, or if I type a different way, if I text someone with something, or if I'm on Facebook and I write something a certain way, I'm acting like I'm black. And that's not the case, okay? Like I was saying, not all black people, don't know how to, talk and stuff like that. I get that all the time too, is that, black people don't know how to talk. Okay, like, really, I know so many black people that can talk the right way. People just put the stereotypes down, like all black people are ghetto. And that's not the case, like I was saying. There's so many black people that are so smart and they're really well educated and they don't use slang terms. And like I was saying before, just because you use slang terms does not mean that you're ghetto, and it doesn't mean you're not educated. You know, like, I was talking to someone before and they told me that black people ruined, the English language. And that's really, like, I don't understand. Just because, we're using slang terms, like I said, people stereotype people into saying that, if you use slang term, you're being ghetto, or if in the slang equals black or something. It's not even like that. Do you know how many white people that don't know how to talk? Okay, I know so many that they don't know how to talk either, and it doesn't go about the colored thing. It's not. Excuse me. It's not about color, and it's not about any of that. And like I was saying before, I don't understand the whole racist thing, okay? I don't understand why there's such a big deal and why people judge people based on color, based on your race, your religion, your gender. There's so many stereotypes and stuff like that that's just so stupid. And I don't understand about sexuality too. Like, look at it this way. If you're there's people fighting for our country of all different races, and there's people who are fighting for our country that have different sexuality than you. Do you really care at the end of the day? They're trying to help us, and they're putting their own life at risk for us. But it matters because this person's black, this person's white, this person is gay, lesbian, bisexual, whatever the case may be. Do you really care at the end of the day? They're putting their life at risk for you. Do you really care that this person's black, white, Hispanic, Mexican, Jewish, Muslim, whatever the case may be? Do you really care? I mean, honestly, because I sure as heck don't care. I'm very, very thankful for those people that put risk their own lives for us. I'm thankful for that. And I just don't understand when people are just so, hurtful and disrespectful and rude. Like, you just make yourselves look so disgusting. Like, anytime I see a racist person, I really want to, like, scream and, like, punch them and, like, choke them and just do some horrible stuff to them, because it really hurts me to see all that stuff, because I just can't understand. I don't discriminate against anybody, and I don't judge people because I don't know the story about people. But if you are a person that has experienced racism against yourself, maybe my advice to you would try and brush it off. I understand that it's very hurtful, but you have to realize that there's such ignorant people out there, and they don't know how to deal with change or differences. Okay, it's not necessarily, it's not something to be, whatever about. It's very hurtful, I understand, and I can't talk about about myself for it, but my thing would be is to just go by it and, you know, look at it yourself. You're a good person and you know who you are. Don't let those stereotypes get, at you, and just brush it off, and because you know who you are, and you have those sorry, you have those you know you know who you are. Your friends know who you are. Your family knows who you are. It doesn't matter what anybody else says about you. And people are always going to judge you. That's the reality of it. And people are always going to stereotype you. And that's something you just have to deal with, I guess. And not everybody is like how you think they are. And not everybody is how they're stereotyped to be. So, the point of this video is just to try and change somebody's perspective. And, you know, if you're young and you're watching this, we are the change. So, this world needs to change, and we need to have less discriminating in our, world, because with all the hate that there is, we're not going to get anywhere, and the world's not going to get very better. So, even if I change one person's perspective on things, I'm making a difference, and I will be so happy to know that I made a difference in someone's life, in someone's, I hope I got through to some people. I don't know. I had so many thoughts in my mind to put into this video, so there's a lot of stuff that I probably didn't say that I want to, and there's probably a lot of stuff that I've, said that doesn't make sense, and there's a lot of mixed ideas, but you all should get the point, and I'll probably do another video. But stop hating, okay? Racism is stupid. Okay, bye.